These Filipino tattoo artists are keeping their heritage alive with a modern twist. Romeo Reyes tattoos custom Baybayin scripts. Baybayin is a style of writing used in the Philippines before Spanish colonization. This design roughly translates to the word grace in English.
But I know most parents, like their generation, they're kind of against tattoos, or they see it as like a criminal thing, right? Like, oh, you're in a gang if you got it, or you went to jail. But basically, since the beginning, all Filipinos were tattooed. We were never Catholic or Christian. That was brought upon us or forced upon us by the Spanish, like because of colonialism, right? And even King Philip, when he saw the Philippines, he called it the island of the painted people, or the painted ones. I think La Isla de Pintados or something, because everyone was tattooed. You know, it's been brainwashed so much that, like, oh, it's like savage, you know, don't do that anymore. But honestly, like, learning about it, I'm like, whoa, that's so beautiful, you know, like the writing is so dope, and like tattooing, I find that like Filipino Canadians, like, we crave that connection to like our roots.
Mayo Landicho is keeping tradition alive with a tattoo style known as batok. The ink is tapped into the skin using a needle at the end of a stick. Indigenous Filipino communities use these tattoos before colonization to identify one's tribe and life achievements.
Your whole story goes here, so that's why you know it continues, right? So something happened or a new accomplishment. The pattern also goes repetitive because it's been, like they were saying, that it's been passed down from generation to generation, right?
The designs are chosen based on the flora and fauna from the region of the Philippines where the client's family hails from.
Art is a basic form. It's purely, you know, your intention and your artistry. I believe in those things. For me, it's, you know, nothing better than being organic and feel what's in your heart and your mind. Just put it and draw it up.
There's a growing interest from younger Filipinos in these pre-colonial styles of art.
I got it so that I could connect to my ancestors, let them know that I'm looking to establish a connection. And then Mayo gave me markings that are, they originate in the province that my mom is from. So in Visaya, or the region that my mom is from.
The artists are motivated by a desire to keep these practices alive.
Because of like colonialism, this and like a lot of other parts of the culture have been pretty much like wiped away, right? And this is something that needs to be shared, you know? And whenever I tell like fellow Filipinos, especially like younger people, about this, they get excited. They're like, what? We have our own writing system? That's so cool.
The batok technique is passed down orally. Today it is only practiced by a handful of people around the world. Lendicho says he eventually hopes to pass his skills on to the right artist.
That's what my goal is, you know, to keep the tradition alive and all this art form, right? I don't want this wonderful thing to just perish and, you know, gone.
John Paul Mendoza, CBC News, Vancouver.